adventures came to the girl with no name, the way some people claimed bad luck came to them. Wherever she went, the girl with no name could be sure that she would fall into some sort of adventure, for better or worse. As they were eating, the girl with no name tried to remember how she had met the golden ghost lion. They were old friends. But had they met during her trip to the alphabet factory? No. Had one of the invisible musicians introduced them? No. Had she drawn him with her magic crayons? No, that wasn't right either. Finally, she asked him.
Do you remember how we met?
Said the girl with no name.
Of course I do. But if I told you, you wouldn't have any fun figuring out, would you?
I see.
And she accepted the challenge. They were just beginning to do some cloud watching when the girl with no name was suddenly lifted up into the air and then dropped. You see, the field was a sneezing field. The girl with no name had an idea. As she was leaning over to whisper her idea to the golden ghost lion, she noticed that on the ends of each of his hairs were tiny glints of light. This brought back a memory for her.
I'll be right back.
With sticks and leaves, they began to tickle the field. And then they saw that underneath the field was an entire underground city that no one had ever seen before. Naturally, the girl with no name wanted to know what was at the bottom of it. So, she and the golden ghost lion put together a special backpack with all of the things they thought they might need. begin their adventure. The city, unlike most cities, was a vertical city. And every now and then, they caught sight of a person in a window who was staring in amazement at the Golden Ghost Lion.
Oh, that must be because they've never seen a girl and a lion parachuting through their city.
But no sooner had she thought this than a man jumped out of a window and tried to land on the Golden Ghost Lion's back. She remembered something else about the Golden Ghost Lion. Wherever he was, people were always trying to jump on his back. She didn't know why or what it had to do with her, but she thought it might be a clue as to how they had met. As they neared the very bottom of the city, the air began to get sticky and salty. When they landed, they packed up their parachute and had a look around. The beach was a very normal beach, except for one thing: the footprints. The footprints, while the same size as any normal human footprint, were very far apart from each other. There'd be one footprint and then nothing for a few hundred feet. But there was no one around for miles. Who had made these footprints? Were the people such good runners with such long legs that they were able to run away very quickly? The girl with no name was just about to suggest this possibility to the Golden Ghost Lion when she saw that he was no longer next to her. She turned, and there on the beach lay a very large, very round man. And underneath the man squirmed a tail belonging to none other than the Golden Ghost Lion. She looked up, and there in the sky were dozens of round, floating people. They were the ones making the footprints, and she realized that these must be the famous floating people she had heard about in the stories. The girl with no name tried with all her might to pull the man off the Golden Ghost Lion. She pushed and she heaved, but the man was just too heavy. The Golden Ghost Lion let out a muffle.
War is poverty?
The lion's voice sounded so far away underneath the man. It reminded her of a time when she was in the woods, listening very hard to what she thought was a roar. But the thing was, no matter how near or far the Golden Ghost Lion was, his roar always sounded as if it were miles away.
Choose a key?
Said the girl with no name.
Oh, build a kite. What a fantastic idea. I will build a kite.
She quickly got together some of the things she happened to find on the beach. Then she opened up her backpack. She tied the kite to the man, and as the kite caught wind, the man was slowly lifted up into the air off the Golden Ghost Lion. The girl with no name climbed onto the Golden Ghost Lion, grabbed hold of the kite, and the two of them floated up into the air. The girl with no name wanted to talk with the floating people. When the man floated by, the girl with no name stopped him.
Excuse me, but I think you owe my friend an apology.
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. And he floated away. And then it came to her.
I remember how we met.
She exclaimed, and she proceeded to explain how the man had purposely landed on him because, like many people, he had heard that a ride on the Golden Ghost Lion's back was an amazing experience. However, getting one of these rides was not nearly as easy as your average piece of cake. First of all, he was very, very fast. But also, anyone who had ever seen him instantly forgot that they had ever seen him. Only those who were able to ride on his back were able to remember it. The girl with no name now remembered that on her first encounter with the Golden Ghost Lion, he had approached her.
I was so impressed when I heard about all your wonderful adventures
Said the Golden Ghost Lion.
that I asked you if you would like a ride on my back, something I've never done for anyone else before.
That's how we became friends.
Said the girl with no name. Just then, one of the floating people came over to them.
Hello, welcome to our land. We are the floating phalanges of Bessarabia. Whoops!
Phalanges?
Phalanges are parts of your feet.
I see.
We don't let our feet touch the ground very much because, you see, we worship our feet. We kiss our feet. Whoops! I said too much.
Wait, I want to hear more about that.
You know,
Said the Golden Ghost Lion.
if feet are so important to these people, I'll bet that somewhere in the land of Bessarabia there's a foot museum. And if we could find it, we might be able to find the answers.
And we will find out how the girl with no name and the Golden Ghost Lion found the Foot Museum, the special means by which they were admitted into it, and the curious piece of artwork that the museum held in the next installment of The Girl with No Name.